In the early hours of August 24th, 79 AD, Pompeii was a city of motion. Carts carrying wine and fruit rattled along the streets, while merchants and families prepared for a normal day under the Mediterranean sun. It was a thriving center of the Roman Empire. The city was a masterpiece of Roman engineering and luxury. Wealthy residents spent their mornings in the internal gardens of sprawling villas, while complex aqueducts carried water to public baths, where citizens gathered to discuss business. Sensory details defined the morning. The air smelled of olive oil, incense, and fresh bread. Local bakeries churned out distinct round loaves for the tables of commoners and patricians alike. To the people living there, this harmony felt permanent. They were citizens of a highly structured, advanced civilization, and they felt completely secure in the rhythm of their daily routines. Looming over the city was Vesuvius, but the Pompeians knew it only as a familiar grain mountain. They saw it as a generous presence, covered in fertile vineyards that produced sweet grapes for the region's wine. For months, the earth had been signaling a change. Small tremors shook the house walls, wells began to run dry, and animals fled the slopes. The mountain was waking up. Yet the population remained unmoved. Their confidence in the strength of their city caused them to mock those who told stories of the mountain shaking in the past. They believed their civilization was too solid to collapse. This certainty in their safety left them blind to the danger. Instead of fleeing, the population continued their work, effectively staying inside a trap as the pressure built directly beneath their feet. Late that morning, a deep vibration rumbled through the paving stones. It was followed by a roar so immense it could be heard for miles. Vesuvius had finally exploded. The sky went dark almost instantly. A massive column of ash and incandescent stone shot kilometers into the atmosphere, creating a dense shadow that blocked the sun and turned day into night. Then the falling debris arrived. Millions of fragments of pumice stone rained down like solid hail, bouncing off the roofs and streets and striking anyone caught in the open. As the hours passed, the weight became unbearable. Feet of volcanic rock accumulated on the rooftops of villas and warehouses until the ancient wooden beams snapped, crushing those who had sought shelter inside. Thousands of citizens made the decision to take refuge in their cellars or homes to escape the falling rock. They didn't realize that as the debris piled up outside, their doors were being sealed shut, blocking every physical exit. Outside, the panic was absolute. The streets were choked with ash. The sea retreated from the port, making maritime escape impossible. Every route was cut off. A cross-section shows the ash column collapsing under its own weight, creating a pyroclastic flow. This dense wave of gas and ash rushes down the mountain at 300 kilometers per hour. Hitting the city, temperatures reach 700 degrees Celsius, the final lethal blow. This extreme heat was so intense that it caused muscles to contract and flesh to evaporate instantly. The victims were frozen in place, preserved in the exact physical positions of their final moments. In less than 24 hours, the city of Pompeii vanished. It was buried under 6 meters of volcanic rock, and as the survivors fled to other cities, the name of the metropolis was gradually lost to history. For 1,700 years, the city slept. Nature reclaimed the land, and new generations of farmers grew crops directly over buried temples and homes, without ever knowing what lay beneath their feet. In the 18th century, workers digging a water canal hit upon stone walls. They soon uncovered frescoes with colors so vivid they looked as if the paint was still wet, depicting scenes of myths and daily life. As excavations expanded, the scientific community realized they had found an entire city with its paved streets and buildings perfectly intact. It was as if time had been stopped on a single day in the 1st century. The thick layer of volcanic ash had acted as a preservative. It shielded the architecture from the elements and from human interference, keeping the city's details secure inside a volcanic vault for 18 centuries. During the excavations, archaeologists found mysterious hollow cavities within the compacted ash. They eventually realized that these empty spaces were the exact imprints left by human bodies that had long ago decayed. Researchers poured liquid plaster into these specific voids. Once it hardened, they were left with the exact three-dimensional silhouettes of the victims, perfectly capturing their final physical positions. These plaster casts capture visceral, agonizing detail. One cast shows a chained dog left behind, its body contorted as it tried to dig through the ash before the heat reached it. The human casts show people shielding their faces, mothers clutching their children, and families huddled together. These aren't just artifacts. They are the records of individual lives and final choices. Pompeii forces us to confront the fragility of our own lives. It stands as a reminder of how quickly everything can change, asking us to consider how we would spend our time if today were our last.